But I want to welcome everybody to my channel, The Candy Shop. I am so excited. The Candy Shop. So this is my story time, The Candy Shop. Hello, everybody, and welcome to The Candy Shop. I am Candace.
I am Lam. What's going on?
Yes. And this is The Candy Shop After Dark. Tonight we have Lamar's Lam Levity tonight.
Levity.
Shout out to his channel. This is his channel outside of the other channels he has. That is just personally him. So be sure to subscribe. The channel description, the link is in the description. First of all, I want to say thank you to all my new subscribers. Thank you for supporting me. Y'all have really been there and I'm loving it. So thank you for that. I'm going to shout out a couple of people in the chat. Shout out to Chi-Town Naja Girl. She says, welcome everybody to the Candy Shop, where Candy herself is your host and her bestie Lamar is your co-host. Please sit back and enjoy the show while you get some tasty treats and kikis. And also, please hit that like button and subscribe. The content creators, yes, subscribe to us and the Candy Shop. Hey, Vegas Girl, it's good to see you.
How's it going?
Hey, Just Simply, it's good to see you as well. So, first of all, how has your week been?
It's been pretty good. You know, I didn't have to go into the office this week, so I've been at the house creating like us content creators do, creating like crazy. So it's been a very good week. Very good week.
That's good. And hey, Precious Pisces 69. So my week has been good work-wise. Of course, I've had to go back into the office. So that I'm working out of two offices, so I switch back and forth between the two. Mm-hmm. My manager is now there when she wasn't. So, but yeah, we go back and forth. It's good to have her back because I hadn't seen her in a while. So it's good to be working back side by side with my manager again. But shout out to Reparations Reps. Yeah, she says, hey, Candy, Shop Lamb, Shy. The best mod ever in the chat. All is well. Thank you for joining. And hey, Just Simply. I think I already said hey, but I'm saying hey again to Just Simply.
Coming in.
But yeah, so before we started the show, you know, you were telling me about the Charlemagne the God clip and Kamala Harris.
Vice President Kamala Harris.
Yes, thank you for dropping the candy and the martinis in the chat. Be sure to drop the candy and the martinis in the chat. But no, Kamala Harris, when I saw that clip, because you know I don't like to talk about politics too much. I'll do it sometimes on when I'm on your stuff, but I get too serious and it reminds me of work. So
you know, I love the politics, but my politics ain't, you know, my politics are so wayward. You know, I consider myself a moderate, right down the middle. Like whatever worked best for my pocketbook and my household is what I like. So I don't subscribe to Republican or Democrat.
Well, you know, I used to be a heavy, strong Democrat, but right now I'm no party. And hey, shout out to Red Label Confessions, Q and Cardi B in the building. Hey, thank you for dropping that candy. So when I saw this clip of Kamala Harris, first of all, I wasn't expecting her to get him all the way together. So for y'all that didn't see the clip, and I wish I would have uploaded it to our stream, she had an interview with Charlemagne the God, and he asked her, is like Joe Biden running the White House? And she
was Joe Manchin. Who's really running? Who's really the president? Joe Manchin, the one that's holding up all these votes, or is it Joe Biden? She didn't like that too much.
What is Joe Manchin supposed to mean? You got to enlighten me on that.
He's a Democrat, but he does not vote Democrat all the time. He's very moderate, if you will. So they like the Democrats want to get rid of the filibuster, and he refused to vote for that. So he's kind of holding up the vote, even though the Democrats had a majority. They really don't, because he ain't voting with them all the time, because he's from, I think, is it West Virginia? One of these hick states that where most of his constituents are Republicans or old racist folks. So he has to pander to them. Virginia, I forgot. I'm getting the state wrong, but it's one of them. West Virginia, one of them. So people are upset because he's really holding up some of the agenda that Biden has.
Well, she went off. She was like, Joe Biden is the president. And she said, don't do that. Don't do that. I am Kamala Harris. Like, she got them all the way together, and I was like, oh, whoa, whoa, whoa.
You know what? I was excited to see that because I've always liked Kamala.
Yeah.
Even though I'm not big on either party, I've always liked Kamala because the way she acted in the Senate. Not to get too political, not too deep in it. I liked how she used to get them together in the Senate. She was like, remind me of my mama, the way she was getting with them, putting that finger out there, telling them what it is. And so that's why I was really hoping that she would become president to be, historic, first black woman, first woman president. And I liked how real she was. But as she's been vice president, and even when she ran for president, she got too political. She got too political with that little weird, nervous lad chuckle she does. And so this is the first time we've seen the real Kamala stand up in a long time.
I know. Remember, I didn't like her.
Yeah.
We go back to the election, and when she was actually trying to run as the Democratic candidate, I didn't like her because of her policies in California when she was, I guess, the judge at that time. I know her office was very a lot of people blamed what happened based off of her office than her, but if you're the head, it's you. So
and it's following her because she's having those same problems now with her communications team and Simone Sanders leaving, a lot of them leaving. Can I address reps real quick?
Yes.
So what do you guys think about holding our vote because the Dems are crappy too?
Oh.
I'm kind of the belief that our vote don't matter anyway. To be honest with you, somebody said something on my channel, Lee Black from Real Talk Real Men. He said that we 13% of the population. How does our vote even really scrape? How does it do much if we only 13% of the population as far as black folks go? And that makes some sense to me. It makes a little bit of sense to me.
It could, and I want to address some of these comments. I'm gonna give you my answer in a second. But she said, Vegas Girl said yes, West Virginia. Rep said, what do y'all think about voting for independent if there was someone running like Abrams? Abrams is a Democrat though, all the way Democrat.
Democrat.
Hey, Chef Hannah, thank you for the super chat. Are you joining us tonight or not, ma'am? I sent Hannah the link, but thank you for the super chat. My thoughts on the Democratic thing, yes, it's only 13%, but when you think about how it is spread out in the different cities and states that it can sway, meaning wherever it's at, that is what comes into play.
Atlanta.
So, what'd you say?
Like Atlanta.
Yes, because of us being here, we swayed Georgia. So I believe it. I mean, Lee makes a good point, and shout out to Lee. I almost invited him to come on tonight too. He makes a good point, but it's a lot of variables. What'd you say?
I think he on right now too.
Oh yeah, it's a lot of variables. Q said doing well over here. Cotty said Kamala is only black when it suits her. She said she was Asian until she started running for president. See, I don't know, because she graduated from Howard, aka. So I mean, I'm on the fence about that. But really, my only issue was her judicial policies in California. What were you about to say?
I'm not really a fan of the whole all voting together because we're not a monolith. I guess is what I always like to say that because. Me and you, we don't have the same views on a whole lot of stuff as far as politics goes. We have different views. I'm fiscally conservative. As far as finances and money and business go, I'm a Republican. As far as because I want my money. I want to be able to start and run my business without them overtaxing the hell out of me, which it bothers me even now. But as far as social issues go, I think you can screw who you want to screw, sleep with who you want to sleep with, marry who you want to marry. So I'm fiscally conservative, but I'm socially liberal. So I'm kind of right down the middle. It's just whatever I can pull that works for me. So I wouldn't be able to vote along with the rest of the blacks, if you will, because they might not like that whole conservative part of it.
Right. Rep said Clyburn got Biden in there. We are trying to uproot. Is it Clyburn?
Clyburn. Oh, really?
Here in South Carolina.
I think that's a good idea. I think we need to get the old folks out.
He's a corporate Dem.
Yep.
Do y'all think Abrams is a corporate Dem too? No, I don't think.
I don't think Abrams is. I don't think she is. I don't think she's a corporate Dem, but I think we need to get all these old heads. You 65 and up, you don't need to be making no decisions about the country. Yeah. I'm sorry.
And hey, Nick Q for council. Good to see you.
There's a reason 65 is a retirement age.
Yeah, I've always
heard these decisions.
Yeah, I've always heard her claim both races too. But yeah.
And Joe Biden definitely
but
don't need to be in there though.
Thank you so very much, guys, for answering my questions. Of course.
For sure.
Of course. I didn't think we'd be talking about politics because I don't like to talk about politics a lot on my channel. I know this is oh, here he go. Lamb is starting to come out.
It's water now. It's water.
I thought you
got your drink. The wine gone. I started with the wine, but I ain't have but a swallow. So now I'm on water.
So Chi-Town said, I agree with Lamb, 65 and up. Bye-bye. Right.
Yes. Bye.
So that's enough of the political talk. I want to do some, I want to laugh a little bit. Right. I done smelt my little candle. Shout out to Candy Washington. I'm going to forever shout her candle out. Vanilla Sweet Cream Home by Candy Washington. It's my little comfort candle. Oh, Rip said, oh, my bad. Laugh aloud. We changed subjects. Laugh aloud. Politics is heavy. Yes, politics is heavy, heavy, heavy. And if y'all want to catch politics on, you do
Lam Levity. I'll talk about politics on Lam
Levity and TFG tonight, which is at 9
Monday nights at 8 p.m. Central.
Yeah, 8 p.m. Central, 9 p.m. Eastern. Hosted by Brenton
Hines.
Yes, I don't want to say his full government name.
Oh, my bad.
Hi, Gwen Brandstone. It's good to see you. Yeah, shout out to Candy Washington. So we're going to go to the next topic. It's going to be a little lighthearted. Let's start out with, actually it's not, it'll be lighthearted. I was going to do another heavy one, but it's lighthearted. So we're going to talk about NeNe Leakes and how she confirmed that she's dating someone new. And the zaddy right there is in the purple suit. And there's Kiki Wyatt and Kendall next to the zaddy. So what are your thoughts? I know you don't follow. Did you follow Housewives of Atlanta like that? Oops,
I did. So
we know Greg passed away. Rest his soul. Rest in peace, Greg. He passed away recently. She took it. It appears she took it very hard. What do you think about having this new man?
I don't think she took it hard at all.
Really? I thought she did. She was cussing people out at her restaurant or at her club across from Home Depot.
I think she just over it and sick of it and ready for it all to be. She didn't want to be asked about it because I don't think they were still together, to be honest with you. I mean, after they got divorced that first time, then they supposedly got back together and got married and all supposed to be happily ever after. Mm-hmm. I just don't feel like they were really feeling each other like that. I just don't. I think she perhaps was his caregiver until the end. I don't think they were really intimate and in a relationship anymore by that time.
He was sick with colon cancer, and colon cancer is very, my grandmother passed away from colon cancer in 2018. So when I found out he had it, that took me back to her death. And so that was kind of sad for me because I know, when you hear colon cancer, you feel like it's a death sentence. It's very rare that you survive it. So when they first said he beat it, I was like, oh, wow. Like I was very happy. And then for it to come back and he passed away, that was very sad. Mm-hmm. So I think she was preparing herself. And so I don't think she wasn't in love with him. I think she loved him. She cared for him. But like you said, she probably moved on because she knew what was coming.
And I think so for sure. I think she definitely loved him. I don't think she was in love no more. But definitely she loved him. And definitely it was just somebody said that they were very good. I think they were great friends. She cared about him enough that if she felt like it was her job, it was her duty to see it to the end. But I definitely feel like she moved on well before he died. And to be honest with you, I think he probably told her to.
Yeah. I can see that. Just simply said her boyfriend is a married man, but has been separated from his wife. What?
Interesting. Anyway, has she ever talked to us about these other chicks about doing that? I'm sure she has.
I believe she has.
Portia and whoever else.
I believe she has. And thank you, Reparations. Our reps. Her name used to be Reparations, so that's why I say Reparations. But reps, thank you.
Interesting.
Vegas girl said, I think they were very good friends. Okay, I agree. Oh, here come Miss Hannah, Miss Chef Hannah. Welcome to the live stream. So what are your thoughts? Hey, first of all, how are you doing? Because I was going to go right in.
I have water.
That is awesome.
I'm doing good.
I got water too. You didn't ask me how I was doing.
What'd you say?
I
Don't
did
forget.
ask
Did you ask me
who?
how I was doing?
Who, me?
Why
Yeah.
can't I hear?
I don't know.
It's so low. 1 minute, y'all.
Well, I'm
All right.
blessed and highly favored.
I asked you how was your week.
I'm just playing.
Uh,
I just want to say I was blessed and highly favored. I'm sorry.
Lamar, here
It's
you go.
already up.
Cardi B said, I think NeNe has been preparing for Greg to pass for a while. I think she spent years dealing with it. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, for
And
sure.
we can't tell people how to grieve. Right.
And didn't he cheat on her?
Did he? I don't know.
First one he cheated on her.
You know what? There were rumors that he had a little girlfriend, I think, at one of the workers. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And it was rumored. Peter and
some
him
resentment there
introduced them to each other.
I think there's some resentment there. And then it's almost, even though you're doing the right thing and taking care of a person, it's very difficult. It's almost like I'm putting it, I got to. Everybody watching, I gotta take care of you. I gotta be here for you. So that means I can't get no thing. We can't do nothing. I just gotta take care of you. That's a hard place to be in. And she probably was resentful. And definitely, I'm sure he told her to move on. He had to have.
Rep said Hannah looks adorbs. So yeah, I'm happy for her too. Not the married man part, but
he don't care no more.
We'll see how it goes.
we should. He don't look like what I would expect she'd be going for though.
Right. Rep said yes. I only changed from reparations to reps because of the shadow ban. Oh, okay. Hey, Hannah. So
I can hear a little better.
Okay, great. What are your thoughts on NeNe and her new? Let me put the picture back up. Her new zaddy. There you
go. Is Greg turned over yet?
You know how they be burying folks and the dirt be still kind of piled high. The dirt still got up. It's still a dirt pile on top of the grave.
What you saying, Hannah? We can't hear you. I don't know what's going on. You sound really
faintly.
I think my AirPods.
I think it connected to your car.
Oh shoot! Can y'all hear me?
Oh, there we go.
Bird had broke my AirPods down. I didn't even know. So I'm probably talking. I'm like, I can't hear nothing. Y'all can hear me?
Yes. Yeah, hey, younger skinny. She's right. He is definitely.
He wrote the book for Portia.
Yeah, she's pulling a page out of Portia. Right. I agree.
He was here before Greg died.
You think so?
Yes, I told you I go by body language, and the way she pulled that head over, he been here for a while. Not just after the funeral. That man been there. He been there when Greg was still here.
They're too comfortable. They're too comfortable.
Yes, he is a zaddy. All right. I'm gonna let you get it together for a second.
Sorry, y'all. I didn't even know it connected. I'm studying.
So we can hear you very faintly.
Yeah, I'm like, why you sound so far away?
Can y'all hear me now?
Yes.
Do I sound far?
It's muffled, but
oh hell no. Let me put these off. Hold on.
I'm gonna pull you out for a second. But no, just simply said they have been dating for 2 months according to Access and are in love. Yeah, I think she's pulling a Portia too. But I don't think they were together when Greg was going through his stuff. You know, I like to give people the benefit of the doubt. They could have been together. I don't know.
I don't know.
She look happy now, and like y'all said, Greg might have given her the go ahead to start dating before he passed away.
I could see that.
You never know.
For sure.
What is Young Rich talking about? Girl, did you hear about your home girl? But Rep said, Cotty, that's the truth. Can't never talk the truth on these YouTube supremacy platforms. Oh, I get what she's saying on these YT supremacy platforms. And I'm talking about YouTube. Hannah, what is going on, girl? We don't know what we are doing when we get up to a certain age, and it doesn't take 3 to 6 months to figure us out. How NeNe got her groove back. I know you meant white. I'm talking about YouTube, but Next story. I'm gonna pull Hannah out one more time until she comes back and gets her sound. So this story is a little heavier. So let me take this comment down. So Meg Thee Stallion and Tory Lanez. So basically, they cannot find the bullet fragments that were allegedly removed from her foot by the gun that was shot by him. And so now it's looking like she either got into it with Kelsey, like she was fighting her, which is her best friend, or him. Go ahead, Lamar. I'll let you say.
I saw a story that said that the chick that was there shot the gun because there was, the dust or what residue on her hands. Supposedly is what a detective said on a story that I saw.
What? I didn't see that.
Mm-hmm. So you pull up my phone.
So allegedly, Kelsey shot the gun.
That's what I heard. And you didn't hear that from me, but that's what I heard.
What I was hearing about the gun was it was not whatever was found in her foot was not the gun that he had. It was a different kind of gun. So it's a lot.
Because they started calling her Megan Smollett.
You know what?
Goodness, Hannah, what are your thoughts? Q saying somebody took a.
I'm gonna say I wasn't there that night. I'm not gonna say she didn't get shot because she was at the hospital. I think she got grazed, but I think that they all were intoxicated, and if they both had guns, you don't know who shot at you. So I feel like because they said that he was intoxicated, she was too. They was just leaving a party. So I feel like both of them might not have her, but either Kelsey or Tory both had a gun. And if he was arguing with her, you don't know who shot at you. So I feel like maybe at the time she might have thought he shot. I don't know. I wasn't there. But I know she did get shot. But who did it? We don't know.
Maybe it was a ricochet. Because they did. There was a story that said that he told her to dance. The detective said
he said dance, bitch.
Yeah, that's what I saw in the shade room. That he told her.
I saw that too. And the lawyer said that.
Yeah, initially the whole argument started from what I was hearing. The rumors were that he was sleeping with both of them, but more involved with Kelsey than he was Megan.
They all eating on each other.
Yes, it was a mess. But then the way that the reason why it started though is because he was flirting with the Kardashian girl, and both of them got mad and was looking at each other like, "Wait a minute, why are you mad? Why are you mad?" It was a situation like that.
So celebrities do
this. It's so crazy. We'll never know what happens. What you're about to say?
Where it might come from.
I want this case to be over.
All these celebrities be eating and licking and touching all over. There's a big orgy. Listen, all of them. And then they try to act like they don't know what's transpiring when something happened like this. Megan, they all in the car doing things. That's all I'm saying. I'm gonna keep it clean.
I don't know what was going on. I just remember because I follow Megan on IG. She was posting like every day with them, like all the time during the pandemic. So I was like, oh, they're very close. And I was just like, he's always there. But I, at the time, remember that Megan was hiding her relationship with him or whatever she was doing. So I was like, they're very close to be friends. And he'd go by and seem like smacking their booties in the pool and all types of stuff. So yeah, it was a lot. And we didn't find out a lot until she got shot in her foot. So yeah, is she
pressing charges? Like, what's the deal? Why is it lingering like this? Is she pressing charges, or are they just going forward because of the shooting?
I believe she did press charges. That's why it's all this is happening. And
then when the cops came to the scene, Tory had the gun. He got arrested on the scene because he had the gun when it happened. He was the only one with the gun. They locked him up on the scene.
She didn't come out with the story though until she got to the hospital because remember she
way after
she wanted to protect the black man or something like that.
She shot herself.
That's what makes people feel like it's holes in her story because she didn't come up with a story until she got to the hospital. And then now all of a sudden the fragments that were in her foot are missing. And then it's so many.
I think she was grazed.
Somebody said she cut her foot on some glass. That's why.
But my thing is too, if you shot at me, if the bullet didn't hit me, you still shot at me regardless.
Yeah.
So if you shot at me and glass popped in my foot, if you shot at me and I got grazed, you still shot at me. So it does not matter if the bullet is in me or not. You still pull out a gun and shot at me. So even if she didn't graze, I feel like he should, if he did do it, he should still be accountable because you still pulled out a gun and shot at me. Regardless if the bullet hit me or not, you still pulled out a gun and shot at me. And had this been something else, that's damn near attempted murder. If he was aiming higher.
This makes sense too, what Cotty just said too. I heard this story. What you said, how to make sense, and what Cotty makes sense. I heard they were wrestling over the gun as well. That's why I said there's so many dang stories.
That makes sense too.
And conspiracies about everything. But what you just said, how to make sense.
Where the traffic cams when we need them?
Right.
It's a whole hot mess. Do y'all think Megan is lying?
I think she's lying. I don't think she's telling the full truth.
I don't think she knows who shot her, but I think she got shot. She just don't know where it came from.
Yeah, I think she got shot for sure because she went to the hospital. But I think I think she's trying to protect somebody or trying to keep something secret. Something transparent.
I was gonna say I think she's more embarrassed by the actual story, which is why she's lying. I don't know who. I don't think she's trying to protect anybody, but I think it's more of embarrassment. But we shall see because she's gonna have to answer to why they can't find these gun fragments in her foot.
Mm-hmm.
In the trial,
she got shot at and not actually shot.
Yeah.
What Shot-Town said, it was a ricochet.
Yeah. Right.
I think it was a ricochet. I think that
makes sense. That's what I said. I think she got shot at, but you still shot at me, so you still don't shoot at me.
The question is who shot at her?
Kelsey.
You said Kelsey. Cardi B said, I think Megan got shot, but assumed it was Tori because her back was turned. Right.
That makes
Yvette
sense.
Abby. Hey, Yvette Abby. She said, no dick is worth getting shot at. Right.
Ever.
Yeah. No, I should have said no peen. I read the real word. Young Rich said, Megan has had a heck of a year. Got shot in the foot, won Grammys number ones, got a fine man and a degree. Can't say she's not living her 20s. Right. She has accomplished a lot.
She's in her 20s?
Yeah, she's in her 20s.
Yeah, she's in her 20s.
I feel old.
She's in her mid 20s, I believe.
These celebrities be looking older than what they okay.
And yes, that part. So I can't wait to see this story unfold. I've been watching a lot of different perspectives on YouTube about it. Everybody is saying something different. So this is a story that I will definitely be following. They're agreeing with Yvette Abby. Let me get to one more comment. Cardi B says she can't explain why the bullet fragments aren't there. What she, the victim, detective, and doctor? Well, the doctor couldn't find. Yeah, the doctor couldn't find them. Kimber said, "Is Destiny and Jalen dating?" What? Destiny? Who? They just posted a picture with her booty all out and his hand all on it. The little boy, Destiny from Love and Marriage, Huntsville, and Jalen, the little son. I hope they're trolling us. I really do hope they're trolling us. Young Rich, let me see. I need to go look at this.
Oh, I know these people.
Destiny is on Love and Marriage Huntsville, and Jalen is Kimmy's son. Yes.
What?
What's Destiny's last name?
What in the Jada Pickett?
Yes. I don't know.
That's nasty.
Oh, I found
I don't see if he grown.
I don't see no picture with his hand on her booty. Let me go to Jalen.
Well, her butt was out. I mean, her butt is.
Yeah, let me. Jalen.
Is she fine?
Oh, I'll show you what she looks like, Destiny.
What'd
you say, Mama?
I think she's cute.
She's pretty.
Oh, okay.
That's what she looks like.
She's a pretty girl.
How old is she? She definitely not in her 20s, I know.
She's in her 30s.
She's in her 30s, yeah.
Mid 30s, yeah. And skinny, oh do tell. And hi, Sip with D. Good to see you. Oh my, are you serious? Yes. We are definitely serious about the Jalen thing. Well, who said they saw? Because I think it was Young Rich. Where is the picture at? I want to see it.
We need proof.
Yeah,
I need evidence.
And that's I do want to talk about that on Monday, on Mimosa Monday.
She was definitely on a reunion last week saying something different.
Kimmy posted it on Twitter. Let me see if I can find it really quick. While I do that, we can get to the next story while I look for this picture. So this is another heavy one. A man sues R. Kelly for depriving him of his spouse because she had an affair with the singer. So R. Kelly is being sued by some man, and who knows when they had this affair, because R. Kelly done been in jail now for like 5 years, hasn't he? It seems like it.
Has it been? He's been there for a minute now.
Take that up with your wife.
Exactly. And then
so I think somebody's trying to sue R. Kelly.
Somebody is suing R. Kelly
because his wife had an affair with R. Kelly.
Yeah.
So the woman who you have a contract with cheated, and you suing the other person.
I'm gonna put the picture back up.
Man, she's gonna get it for the problem. He about dumb as dirt. That ain't no case.
If you don't get your
stupid ass, go home with this stupid
frivolous law. Get the heck out of here. What?
Right. It's a running.
You can sue the mistress.
About Kimmy. Chi-Town, what's Kimmy's last name? I need to find her Twitter because Chi-Town knows these people.
How do you sue somebody else because your significant other cheated?
Exactly.
Right. The person who's on your marriage certificate cheated, but you
remember didn't Fantasia try to sue?
She did, but she did.
Not Fantasia. The other woman tried to sue Fantasia for cheating with her husband.
Yeah, but Fantasia didn't know he was married, so she didn't have a case.
Yeah,
like people lie every day. That's hard to prove.
Right. Hey, Miss Indies, it's good to see you. But did y'all discuss Megan and Tory update? We did. Sip with D. We talked about that for about 15 minutes. We feel it's all over the place with it. But what were you gonna say, Lamar?
I'm not an R. Kelly fan by no means, but I'm with him on this one. I hate to say that. Don't let nobody hear I said that, but. That's a stupid lawsuit. You need to talk to your wife, who obviously she lacking somewhere. Mm-hmm. If she out with R. Kelly, a known. She out with.
Okay. Yeah. What you drinking?
Water.
Oh, I love that water. Mm-hmm. I had that on Monday.
Yeah, that's my water. I have these set up in the kitchen.
It's really good.
What was I'm finna go to the other story I sent you. The R. Kelly one, it was all right. Oh, what do y'all think about Big Sean? They said he was he was accused of pandering to black women. Now we all know he dates women of another persuasion. Huh?
A black dude is pandering to black women.
He only dates other clear women. I think he dated the actress from what was the show? The singing show. She passed away.
Ariana Grande.
He dated Ariana Grande. He dated the lady.
Breaking her in half. You get me?
He dated the one from the reason why he made the song "I Don't F with You." What's her name? And she's from that Glee. She's from Glee. I forgot the girl's name. Kimmy. Okay,
Naya.
Hi, Nihar. It's good to see you.
I know he dated
Naya Rivera. And
yes,
she
Naya Rivera. Yes, she passed away Brown. Yes, thank you. But he's only dated. I know Naya Rivera. She is. All of them are like kind of. Naya Rivera had black in her, but he did some post talking about how he loves black women and some other stuff, and people think he's clout. He's basically clout chasing and pandering. He said black women are the closest thing to God, and somebody said, but he never with. Let's see, he never is with. Never mind.
Now this is true.
Is she half black?
Who?
Janae.
Who is Janae?
Yaika. I don't know how to say her name.
She's half black and
Asian and black, ain't she?
Yeah, I know he dating her. And
they're always.
May she rest in peace. Yeah. Naya was black, wasn't she?
Mixed. She was black, Latino.
Well, Ariana is Italian, so.
Yeah, he's never dated. I haven't seen him date anybody that's actually black. Rep said, "Oh yeah, that was sad." Sipwity said, "I think Big Sean was saying that stuff, thinking about his family, not the women he be dating."
Okay. Mom Price, test him out.
Hi, Ronnie F. It's good to see you.
Hey.
So I think he was kind of pandering a little bit. It was out of nowhere. Sipwity said he said never dating black women. Yeah, he stayed.
Boy, you don't get your happy behind. Who's checking for Big Sean?
I don't know. He came out of nowhere checking for us, I guess. So
he wanted his Drink Champ interview to be better than Kanye's.
What'd you say?
I said he wanted his Drink Champ interview to be better than Kanye's. That's why he came out with this BS. You would never be on Ye level.
Kanye, that show, man. I don't like Kanye like that. I know.
Oh, Lamar, I love Kanye.
Yeah, Lamar loves him too.
I love Kanye. You have to understand Kanye.
I like the crazy.
I like the old Kanye.
I like all the Kanye. Every
College Dropout, Late Registration, like all of that. But yeah, the new Kanye, I don't know. And I loved Kanye when he was a producer. Sometimes I wish he would have stayed a producer because I love Jay-Z. So I love when he produced Jay-Z. Oh, I love Jay-Z. That's my favorite.
I didn't know about it.
If you listen to a Drink Champ interview, you would see him in a different mindset.
I just started listening to rap until he came out with, I think it was the famous one. Life of Pablo. I just started listening to his music then. Before that, all I listened to was Down Home Blues.
Down Home Blues? What? Get out of here, Lamar.
Could y'all hear me just now when I was talking? I thought I muted myself, but I don't think I did.
Down Home Blues. Dang on well.
Johnny Taylor, Marvin Cease.
Yeah. Would you really listen to that?
No, just.
Yeah. My first rap was DMX. I went from gospel to DMX.
Sip with D said, yeah, the old Kanye, but she said, I understand the new Kanye. He's been through a lot with the passing of his mother and then the people around him, right? Cardi B said, I like his music, but not him. What were you going to say, Lamar?
Oh, no, I was just agreeing with
yeah, he's definitely been through a lot. The stories right now are kind of dry. The biggest story right now going on is Megan and Tory Lanez. Betty White will be turning 100 in January, so she's
gonna be a big old fume.
What'd you just say?
What'd you say?
You gotta watch it because I have people recording my channel and stuff now.
I didn't say nothing bad.
You said, yeah, I heard you.
It's gonna be a big fume.
Her turning 100?
No, when the Lord decides it's her time.
Don't say that.
Because they have this thing every year where they always kind of have a Betty watch, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be big. I didn't mean it ugly fast. I didn't mean it ugly.
She's still alive.
I didn't mean it ugly.
Don't.
Somebody said what?
Y'all come and go. Come on now. People down.
I know what you mean after you explained it.
No, but
I was like, wait, what?
They'll record that. You saying she gonna have a big funeral or something.
When her time comes.
It's gonna be a big party.
When the Lord calls her home, like He gonna call us home.
Yes, but I'm hoping Betty is still alive. I'm hoping she makes it to her 100th birthday. I believe she will.
I hope her, Morgan, and my girl Marla Gibbs make it to 100.
Marla Gibbs passed away.
Marla only 90.
Oh, she's still alive?
I thought she passed away.
Oh, she just got a Walk of Fame. I just forgot she just got a star on the Walk of Fame last year or this year.
I'm getting her mixed up.
Her and Jackie Harris.
I was getting her mixed up with Cicely Tyson. I forgot Cicely Tyson passed away.
Cicely's still alive?
She passed away.
Who?
Cicely Tyson.
Yes, Cicely passed. Yeah.
Ain't nobody told me Cicely gone.
Cicely out of here.
Yes, heavenly birthday.
I was shocked when she left.
Yeah, today is.
Yes, it would have been. I was playing him earlier.
Mm-hmm.
It was my favorite.
Days of Our Lives still on.
And Marla Gibbs is on Days of Our Lives.
Yeah, she on Days of Our Lives with Jackie.
Who is she? I mean, what is her character? Because I used to watch Days of Our Lives a long time ago. That's
so they have it on Peacock now. I think it's like Back to Salem or something.
Oh, okay. Is Stefano still there?
I haven't saw it yet. I just know she.
The show used to trip me out because it was always Stefano and John going against each other, and Marlena.
Oh, you really watch Days of Our Lives?
Oh yeah. Then Hope would get kidnapped, and they'd be like, "If this is the real Hope." I used to be like, "How many times is Hope gonna get kidnapped?"
I haven't watched soap in years.
I haven't either, but it was one of my favorite. That, Passions, and The Young and the Restless.
Oh, I used to love Passions.
Yes,
all Tyler Perry shows is soaps.
Yeah, Are these people alive? Now, is Sidney Poitier still alive? Yes.
Sidney is still with us. Yes, Sidney's still with us.
And James Earl Jones. I don't want to call these names out because I don't want next week to be like.
He was just in Coming to America.
I know James. I know he is. Yes. Oh. I didn't know Days of Our Lives was still on yet.
It's on Peacock.
Damn, it's been a minute. So they moved to the Peacock because it used to come on NBC. I think
it used to come on NBC. Yeah.
Wow. Y'all still watch General Hospital?
I've never watched it.
Do you know 2 actors got fired from General Hospital because they didn't get the vaccine?
No, I didn't. I didn't watch the show. What are you laughing?
Yeah, I was reading up on it because I watched 911.
One Life to Live.
Do y'all watch 911?
Old ass shows.
The one with
911. Is the show with Angela Bassett?
Rescue 911. That's the 911.
No, it's a show with Angela Bassett and the actor. What's his name? Damon Rucker.
Yeah.
He used to be Pookie on the game and stuff.
I've seen it a few times.
Okay, he was on Soul Food, the show as well. He had got fired last week.
Oh wow!
But not getting it. So he presented a He had religious reasons. Like none of his family, he didn't get vaccines. Like through his history, he never really got vaccines or shots or anything. So he submitted a vaccination card. No, I guess like a what you call it a religious.
Oh, a religious
reasons. And Disney honored it, and then. Last week, they abruptly cut his contract and fired him for not getting it. So I was reading up on that, and then I was reading up. They said 2 actors on General Hospital got fired for religious reasons because they didn't get the vaccine.
Yeah.
Well, and I hate to say they shouldn't mandate, but I work for a company. We have to be vaccinated, and actually, everybody has to. What's today? The 18th. Everybody for the company had to be vaccinated by the 15th of this month, or you no longer had a job.
Mine too.
Yes.
I watch the Jeffersons almost every day.
I work for insurance, so you know.
Yeah. Don't put too much information out there.
I'm not. But I'm saying, I feel like if you never got a vaccine as a child, I feel like that should be honored. Personally.
Yeah, I'm not.
And that's all I'm gonna say. If my parents never gave it to me, why would I do it now if I'm damn near 60?
I'm all for choice, but every company and every what'd you say? What?
Oh, look at the young rich.
Oh, she said was Thelma and the mama from Good Times. Oh, young rich.
Wait,
here she goes, starting to troll me now.
Wait a minute, you talking about the mama?
Well, Thelma in
Florida.
Thelma in Florida. What? Wait, Thelma who on Good Times?
Esther Roll and
Esther Roll. I damn sure hope not.
I thought Esther Roll was
and what's Thelma name?
Thelma. I forgot her real name.
Bernadette Steen. Whatever.
Yeah,
Bernadine. Her.
Bernadette.
I sound like somebody's grandma.
I'm
you know what I'm talking about.
Oh my goodness.
They was bumping. They was knocking.
I watch Jeffersons every day and Sanford and Son, but I also watch All in the Family. I watch them on YouTube.
You watch All in the Family?
One of my favorite shows.
I didn't like All in the Family. I didn't like Archie Bunker. What'd you say, Connor?
I don't like Archie Bunker. Yeah, but I would watch the Jeffersons, and that was the spinoff.
I loved the opposite from the character in real life before he died.
I loved him when he was on In the Heat of the Night. Like
I loved him on In the Heat of the Night as well. We dating ourselves up in here.
I think he had him a black woman at one time too, didn't he?
He did?
I think he did. Carol. What's his name? Carol Connor. What's it?
Diane Carroll?
Diane Carroll had everybody.
Carol.
Rest in peace. Sorry, Diane. You know what? Don't judge me. I just found out that the woman from the Jeffersons is Lenny Kravitz's mom.
Really?
Yeah, Carol.
I'm sorry.
That was Archie Bunker. Carol.
Oh yeah, he dated Diane
I think he was married to like a black woman, or before. I think. Now I could be wrong. Lamar be getting me mixed up sometimes.
I'm a hush.
I don't know. Maybe she was
I think he's married. I don't know if he's married.
His wife's name is Nancy Fields, and he married her in 1951, so she was white. I don't think she was black.
But he just slept with a black woman.
Ronnie said many government agencies are requiring the vaccine or termination. Right.
True.
Comes with some good tea. Vegas, yes. Young Rich definitely comes with some good tea. Yvette Abby said Esther Roll was mean. What? She seemed like she would have been such the nicest lady.
Oh no,
I met her in person when she was still alive. She wasn't nice at all. Did she have? Go ahead.
She seemed mean.
No, she was real mean. She didn't like JJ at all. She hated JJ because they didn't want JJ to be the like.
Well, he was acting like a coon. You know, they were trying to make JJ on the show. They wrote his character to be ridiculous. I remember watching that episode because I used to watch it when I was in college, just the reruns or whatever. And he was like, you know how people say the S has hit the fan? He was like, the grits have hit the pan. I'm like, oh my goodness, I can't.
I think it was just comedy. It was just black comedy.
I thought it was comedy too.
But
I think it was cool.
When the show, they were writing him to be the star when initially, I think when the show was pitched, the mother and father, Esther Roll, and what's his name? I forgot.
John
Amos. They were supposed to be the stars. And remember, the show was way more serious because I remember episode. He got mad at them and he threw this chair at the door, and I was like, "Oh my god, that was so
right." Yeah. It wouldn't have worked. I don't think it would have worked if it was that serious. I think because John Amos doesn't like JJ either. JJ did an interview recently, and he was like,
"They're around the same age." Did you know that?
They didn't even talk.
John Amos and JJ are around.
JJ look way older than him now.
He was a hot ass mess.
You listen.
Sip with D said, "What do y'all think about NeNe Leakes' new married man she's dating?" We talked about this. I'm gonna bring it up. I'm gonna show us Sip with D again. So yes, that's the zaddy. I think he's cute.
He is.
I'm happy for her. I do agree with Hannah. I think they were dating before but I thought the reason why they were dating is because Greg gave her permission. When his cancer came back, he knew he was going to pass away. I really do think they had an open relationship like that.
I don't care if I had stage 4 cancer. You better not date nobody. I better be in the grave for 2 years.
Yeah.
But you know what I don't like? People are okay with NeNe. But Nipsey been going for how many years? And they thought a rumor of Lauren London and they was yelling at her like they was her mother. People pick and choose when it's okay for you to move on. And I don't like that about the media and the public.
Yeah. Who knows why they do that? Young Rich said Candy getting investigated by the FBI. Who recorded? Young Rich!
You know what?
JJ look nasty nowadays. I ran into JJ in Walmart here in Vegas years ago. Looked pretty raggedy. He does. Mm-hmm. She said, no, the candy shop is right, exploiting us to make us look ridiculous. They were, because at the time when Norman Lear made this show, which was a spinoff of Archie Bunker's show, it was supposed to put us in a good light because already, let's look at it. They already living in the projects. And then they are struggling. They got these kids. They killed the father off and made her a single mom.
Well, you know why he got fired, right? I heard his
because he was upset about JJ becoming a star. He got fired.
No, that's not what he said out his mouth. He said he thought he was a big star and demanded more money at the time.
JJ was making more money than them.
Yeah, and he didn't know they could fire him. He said, so he was like, well, I'm going to get this money, and they fired him. Because he said he regretted that.
And ass ain't did nothing but coming to America.
You know what? He did. But people do get that. People get cocky sometimes.
I got different perspective on that type of stuff.
It's who Kiki Wyatt? What are you talking
about?
Yeah,
in the picture. That was Kiki Wyatt in the picture.
Oh, yes. I thought she was...
What you doing?
I was like, it's who
Kiki Wyatt. Kendall.
Yeah, Kendall, Kiki Wyatt, and Zaddy and NeNe. He is a Zaddy. I'm not going to lie. This man looks good. I don't know if it's his beard or what. He looks
It's
good.
the Ron Isley.
Yes, it is the Ron Isley. He allegedly married Axe. Wait, he's allegedly married. He doesn't look like he's into her. It looks forced. I can kind of.
He's married?
Yeah, he's separated from his wife. Yeah.
Allegedly, that's what they said.
He's married.
Yes.
That the pot calling to kill the black NeNe.
I thought Jefferson was a spinoff too.
It was. Jefferson was a spinoff from All in the Family.
Yeah.
But what was but
because George Jefferson was on the Jefferson. Or,
you know what?
All in the Family.
Good Times was a spinoff of Maude because she was
Maude. Yes.
I get those shows mixed up.
And one of the producers is black, so everybody was in agreement with how it's portrayed.
Michael Evans, the actual black, it's crazy he named a little character after him in the show, but the black producer, he played there's Lionel in the Jeffersons.
Yep.
So yeah.
Which Lionel?
The
right.
The original
the first Lionel.
the light skinned one. What a
Yeah.
the
That's why I have a different perspective on that kind of stuff. Like black folks trying to get their foot in the door with stuff. So I don't look at it like they were making us be coons. And these people made a lot of money for that time. They wanted these shots. They could have said no if they wanted to, but hey, shoot, make your money. If they didn't do it, somebody else is gonna do it.
I think but let me just say this, back in the day, you know, black actors and actresses felt like they were way more accomplished because remember, Esther Roll had done Broadway. She had done other stuff. So when you get on the show, when you get on a show and you have somebody that has no acting experience making more than you to coon, you will take offense to that. And so,
and because the thing is, coming out Broadway ain't gonna get no viewers watching TV shows. Comedy did.
You know, they view themselves as like the Sidney Poitiers. Cicely Tyson had that type of attitude. Diane Carroll had that type of attitude when it came to acting. So imagine Diane Carroll. I remember my favorite movie of hers, Claudine. Imagine her doing Good Times, even though she did Dynasty. But imagine her doing Good Times and JJ making more money than her. She would be.
Oh, that wouldn't have flew. Diane would have been having that.
Same thing happened with the first mom on Fresh Prince. She was classically trained, and Will came in. Comedy is a sitcom.
Yeah.
Situational comedy.
Yeah.
I mean,
but that's a little different because they built that show around him.
Yeah. It automatically.
He deserved that. Like he was the first.
And I think he was upset because she was getting big. A lot of people loved her, and it was like they had episodes that just featured her, like the dancing one when she learned that choreography. That's my favorite episode.
And you think they could, but these people that got mad, they can't carry a show. Just like with Family Matters, same thing. Urkel was only supposed to be a guest once on 2 episodes. He ended up becoming a star because of the comedy. And
the first season wasn't good without Urkel.
Right. It's like
it was trash without
some of our top shows ever.
Yeah. But Urkel didn't seem like a coon. He was a smart black boy.
Yeah.
You know, he was a nerd.
And that was a spinoff of oh my God, what's that show with Balky?
Oh,
Perfect Strangers.
I remember TGIF. I was
TGIF.
Like 5 when I think TGIF started, 5 or 6, and I just remember like I can't wait.
Every Friday.
We used to every Friday we go over my mother's cousin's house, and we would play. My cousins had like a bingo Bart Simpson game or something like that. So we would play that and watch Family Matters, Perfect Strangers, Step by Step, yes.
Oh yes, Step by Step.
Full House.
I think then later down the line, then Boy Meets World come on later on.
Yes, with Topanga, everybody's favorite. And Q said Esther went to Spelman and Yale, so she was a very accomplished.
Oh, she was accomplished.
Yeah. Now I know who Candy remind me of. What Candy?
Who?
Young Rich, love you at events. What you gonna say?
I'm curious who she's talking about. What name? A lot of folks.
Name. Yeah. Oh, she said Shar Jackson on Moesha. I do. That's the first time I've heard that one. So yeah.
Star Jackson. Oh, NeNe.
NeNe. Really? Yes, that's the first time I've heard that one.
I told you remind me of
who? Now I got to do my Ray J glasses.
Housewives.
Oh.
Kenya Moore.
That is an insult.
My favorite.
I cannot stand.
I love Kenya.
Now I know you. I know you.
I love Kenya.
Oh, y'all just don't know. I hate when he says that. I know you. Like you sound like.
And he do know you. Say it again, Lamar.
I
am more of a charade. Like, who gonna check me, boo?
Oh, I love charade.
I'm more of a charade. So, and shout out to Shas. I can't even say this now. Shasa Lynn. I don't know why I'm having a hard time, but thank you for joining. She said Esther would not accept the role. Good Times as a single mother. She wanted to complete family. Right. I do remember that.
Why didn't she get remarried though? She could have had a second husband.
She did get remarried at the end.
At the end.
when the show was into that guy in Arizona, I think that's where he lived.
You made me sick. She's always messing up the money.
Not Kevin Federline. I know, Young Rich, I'm starting
to definitely is Kevin Federline.
Hey, my kiddo, this is my other troll. I haven't seen you in a minute. Her and Young Rich used to troll me.
We ain't having it tonight.
Not Kim Zolciak.
She the one. I can't believe her age.
How old is she?
Ain't she in her 30s?
Her 30s.
She's supposed to be. Remember when the show started? She said she was 33. No, she's 33. She's the same age as NeNe, but she
is pushing 50 or more.
That's an insult. Yes, I cannot stand Kenya Moore.
I love Kenya.
Oh yeah, she's 43. I could have sworn I saw someone where she was younger than that.
Yeah. She's 43.
Yeah, she will be 43.
She was older than 43.
When the show started, she was saying she was like 30, and the show's been on since
in dog years. I'm gonna act right. Sorry.
Kenya Queen, give us a twirl. No, Young Rich. That's Hannah all day. Hannah loves her some Kenya. So
I love Kenya.
Hannah can twirl. I cannot stand. Hannah knows I don't like Kenya. I don't in the beginning, but I cannot stand Kenya. And yes,
I don't like Portia at all.
Well, thank you for joining my kiddo. I'm glad to see you. Oh, y'all bringing back the nostalgia. Yes, I love having these conversations because it's fun. It seems like we don't get to talk about this stuff. And then because I work so much and have these kids, like me and Lamar used to sit up and talk about this stuff all the time.
On the phone.
So now it's like we can't. Well, I have a family now as well.
Give me no damn 30.
Yeah, in 2008, that lady was saying she was 30, and I was like, "Now she knows she's 45. What is she,
girl? That wig was 30."
Sasha Lynn, I said it right now. Sasha Lynn. I had to remember Beyonce, Sasha Fierce. So Sasha Lynn said Diane Curl played a single mother on TV. She had a small son, work as a nurse in a doctor's office. This was way before Claudine. I remember that, but they canceled that show. It was in the 60s. I do remember that.
That was in that one.
Red Label says, Hannah, have you been watching Ultimate Girls Trip? I need to catch up.
No, what's that?
It's on Peacock, and Kenya is getting into it.
That's the Housewives thing?
Kenya is becoming a fan favorite, though. Lamar, have you been watching it?
I gotta watch it.
I'm not caught up, but I did watch it start now, and I was a fan of
watch it. Thank
Kenya
you.
on it. Because that white lady pissed me off with the way she tried to come out.
And
yes. White lady? It's a lot of them.
What's her name? Renee?
Robin, or not Robin. What's that lady's name?
Lisa Rinna?
No.
I think she's from New Jersey, right?
She's crazy. I know who you're talking about. And she always want to be naked.
Kyle being friendly.
And she says she's a trendsetter. She's from New Jersey. She's saying all the franchises.
Ramona.
She on it. I know who y'all talking about. She's on there?
Ramona. Yes. She's popular.
And is it Kim or Kenya pushing 52? Both? No, I'm joking.
Ramona talking like she could get her ass.
50.
It's Ramona. 50. Marlo and Kim both lying. They know they're in their late 60s.
Yes.
Now Marlo built though. She built.
Marlo look good.
Don't like Miss Portia.
Get it.
I like Portia. I love
Portia, Simon, Dennis, none of them.
Julia was the show that Diane Carroll had.
Julia, yes, it was.
I do remember that. And hey, Humble Beauty, good to see you.
Ooh, Portia.
Cute with that long, yes, that long name. I always say cute, but it's hard saying really. Confessions and reactions. Make sure you subscribe. Shana said I don't like Kenya either, but she was good on Girls Trip. Yeah, I hear she's a fan favorite. I kind of can. She's reminding me of the original Kenya from when she first came on to Housewives. She's not as over the top, and that's what I like.
Yeah, Cynthia getting on my nerves now.
I like Kenya that's not filming Kenya.
Huh?
I like Kenya because I like her when she's not filming. Like when she does actual interviews and stuff.
Well, she's being good on this Girls Trip because I've seen episode 1. I started episode 2. Every time I start, I have something else to do, but I want to finish it because I keep hearing it's so good. Let me put my glasses back on because the comments got.
I would have my glasses. You know I'm lying.
I need to watch that in Selling Tampa. I need to watch Selling Tampa too.
I watch Selling Tampa.
What is it?
Ramona. Selling Tampa on Netflix.
Selling Tampa.
Selling Tampa.
8 black women selling real estate.
Now, and so I watched Shout out to Cardi B. She reviews this. And
I reviewed it too.
Shout out to Gabor and shout out to Lam Levity. They all reviewed it. Is this show, and I had asked this before, when I've heard y'all reviews, is this supposed to be a reality show or is it scripted? Because it sounds like some bullshit.
It's a reality show.
It's a reality show.
But
on Netflix.
But it's embarrassing. I mean, I feel like if it's embarrassing to me because I watched Selling Sunset in California. I watched that when I watched Millionaire Listing. I watch all of them because I'm in real estate. I'm a real estate guy, right? It just upsets me that the first show we had with 8 black women selling high-end $1 million homes, they coming off as all they talking about is penises and ballers and they don't know their stuff. Now, if they knew their stuff, okay, have your fun. But how you gonna put in a $3 million offer on a $9 million house? These white folks looking at this show and these Negroes don't even know what they doing.
And it's called Selling Tampa.
Yeah, it's just embarrassing. I wish they didn't portray them. And I don't blame the women. I blame the producers. They're portraying them in a bad light because all they're showing is the partying.
Did Todd produce it? Because Todd, it's all a scheme by him to bring the bullshit. So
yeah, flirting with all the clients, talking about their penis sizes, putting these little bitty dresses on, saying, I know you got money. I know you got stuff that you would never see on $1 million listings.
My kiddo, yes, I like Sheree. She gonna say Candy like she buy, she cheap.
I love Sheree.
Talking about she buy Sheree, but she called it she buy, she cheap.
Summer, spring,
I don't get on my soapbox. I get pissed off about that, bro.
I know. Yvette Abby said, "What do y'all think about the Facts of Life and Different Strokes live that they did weeks ago?" I didn't see it, and I used to like the Facts.
Oh, I didn't know they had live.
I never watched Facts of Life, so I skipped over that and watched Different Strokes. I thought it was good. Different Strokes.
I love Facts of Life with Tootie.
I didn't know they had a live.
I didn't know they had a live either. I need to watch some real TV.
Yeah, Kevin Hart was on the Different Strokes with him and Damon Wayans.
Yes,
Damon Wayans was on there. I like that.
Caught up in these comments. Let's see.
I did. I definitely thought they said tampons. Don't judge me.
I can't get into it. I tried twice. What the Tampa Selling Tampa? What is it called?
I'm about to have you say tampon.
Oh, also Kiana Watson's new show, Ladies Who List. Oh, I need to watch that. That's what I thought this show was.
It's a real estate show.
It's a real estate show. Yes.
I'm gonna try it. I need to see it. Okay.
Right, Lamb quotations. Red Label said, "I love Kiana." Todd cuts corners like candy. He sure do, because them shows, they be a mess.
Can it not be considered can we just have black folks on the show and it be a nice show rather than having to be?
Because don't Netflix have a white?
But
I watched the white real estate show that Netflix has. I watched that, and it's very you see them at work in the office, talking, and then you see the properties. I thought that. So this show isn't like that.
You maybe see a house once or twice on the whole goddamn episode, once or twice.
What?
Other than that, they in the office hating on each other, talking about each other behind their back. One of them, the main one, is dating Chad Ochocinco, Chad Johnson. Evelyn's ex.
Is he gonna bite her lip or her forehead too? Whatever.
She come in the office and tell the ladies, I'm cutting y'all commission. 95% they're like, who does this? It's so janky, so niggerish. Can we have a show with some professionals, please?
Right. And I do want. Hey, shout out to Mimi Twin. Thank you for joining. I do want Phaedra back on Real Housewives of Atlanta too. I don't think they'll let her back. I know you don't like her, but I love her. She does a good read.
I don't like her lying ass.
They all lie.
But she lie. She been lying since episode 1 about that damn baby.
Kenya lie too.
Oh well. Minor lie.
Kenya lie too. Kim Fields is a legend. Yes.
She did. I'm not gonna say legend, but she's good.
Using that iron to burn Janet Jackson.
I'm ready for real shows to come back. Yes, Kim Fields is definitely a legend. Real Label said WTF. Todd was good with Encore, thanks to Keely Williams. Yeah, I liked Encore too.
Oh, Todd did Encore? I didn't know
and
that.
Shout out, if y'all want to catch Abe from Encore, I interviewed him a few months ago. Lamb was in the comments. Abe is my husband's line brother, his best friend. So go back, watch it. Yeah, it was a good interview.
Yeah, it was good. It was good.
He was the one that was the sound engineer with the mask on the whole show.
The whole show.
Yes, he had a mask on, but he was there for the fights. Yes, they laughing at you, Lamar. I just want to know, why did it look like they were in a call center? Who? Oh, the Tampa show.
It's a mess. I want to love it, but I can't. I can't.
Kim Fields is 52. Is Kim coming back to Housewives? I hate it when she was on there.
She's too big for that.
I know she is. Let's see. When is Bell Collector coming back? Yes, I love me some Bell Collector.
What is that?
That was, I think we reviewed it, Hannah. That was a show in Jackson, and they were I thought I reviewed it with you.
I think you told me to watch it. Is that on?
I think, wasn't it?
I don't know. It might have been on, but remember they were in Jackson, and one was selling hair. All of them was mad at each other. I just remember that.
Not all was mad.
I wonder how you picking these cities.
Who
Jackson
was
and Temple?
Jackson. Well,
Huntsville.
it was supposed to be the elite of Jackson, Mississippi, the black folks. And
My
they were coming together to redo a street, but they never could work out. And there was a lady on there from Detroit who was a doctor basically, and she was opening up her own dentistry. So they had some successful black women on there. They just couldn't come together to work together to revive a famous street in Jackson. Who was born? Oh, he said Phaedra. Yes, Phaedra me, please. Candy and Ty owe taxes, right? I believe they do. Yes. Yuck, fake Phaedra on that mattress. My kiddo. And hey, Candy Washington, thank you for joining.
Hey.
Yes. Do y'all think the tea on Ralph is true? What tea?
Young Ralph?
Lost. Is it Ralph from New Edition? What
Ralph? Ralph
like who's Ralph? Yeah.
Kenya is a huge liar. Where did she get that egg from? I like Bell Collector too. Yes, I want to definitely review. I reviewed it before. Yes, yes, Bell Collective. I'm over Love and Marriage Huntsville. Carlos come in with it. Yeah, because Carlos King produces Bell Collective too.
Okay.
Yes, it's on.
I'm not over Huntsville though.
Sasha Lynn said the shows with the 4 girlfriends. I can't remember. Harlem. Yeah, I like Harlem. We're reviewing that on.
I didn't finish Harlem yet. I'm on episode 4.
Cotty B's channel. Make sure you check me, Cotty, and Candy. We just reviewed it. Me and Cotty reviewed it this past Wednesday.
Okay.
Every Wednesday we'll be reviewing it. I don't know if Candy's gonna join us next week. But we've been reviewing. We're going episode by episode. I love it. It's like a black Sex in the City.
Absolutely.
It's good. It's really good, Hannah. Like
I'm on episode 3 or 4.
Yeah, I have to finish watching it too.
Whatever episode when she showed up outside the store, the restaurant, and it ended like that.
When they were protesting?
Yeah. What episode is that?
It might be 3 or 4. I'm on episode 7. What was you gonna say, Lamar?
I'm on that one.
Tootie was born on Real Housewives. Yes, she
y'all
was.
Seen the new Sex in the City?
I saw a clip from it.
Looking a hot ass mess.
I wasn't.
Did y'all see Mr. Biggs is in trouble for sexual assault?
Yes.
Oh my God, I'm not watching sex. I used to like sex.
No, in real life.
He is
Mr.
in real
Biggs
life.
is in trouble
I
for
heard he died.
assault in real life.
Wow.
Yep, saw it.
Did they kill him off the show though?
Immediately. And Peloton just dropped him after the sexual assault things came out.
That's what happened.
Mimi said NeNe, Portia, and Phaedra need the picture show together on another network and add 2 more to the cast. I would watch. I would watch too.
I would too. Go to Revolt.
I would watch if Kenya was with him too. As much as I don't like Kenya, I would actually like to see her on that with him.
I don't want to see Portia on nothing.
I do.
I'll take Phaedra and NeNe over Portia any day.
Dallas always gets something.
Not a good show. We won't get good stuff.
Good shows. Yes, a dentist, hair vendor, and mental health counselor. Yes, the mental health counselor. She was. She went through something similar to, or they were trying to say she was like Jen Shah. She was committing like Medicare fraud or something like that.
Oh, I saw a clip of that. I saw the headline.
Mm-hmm. But it wasn't true. There was a lot of drama.
Okay.
Another.
Did you see Jen Shah's show?
That Ralph.
He got a segment on Hulu.
Wait, what Ralph? Oh, the husband on Bell Collective was his name, Ralph.
Oh,
that's what she's talking about.
He was what?
Oh no, that's what's name on the Housewives' husband, ain't it?
Who?
Sadora.
I like Bell Collective. Drew Sadora. And thank you, my kiddo. She said, I really don't know her. You don't know Candy Washington? That is hilarious to me. Because my kiddo's a troll. But thank you for the $4.99. Yes. Queen Latifah played in one, Diana Ross' daughter in the other. I'm heavily medicated. What show? Yes. Why? It's just the same thing with Love and Marriage, Huntsville. Martell's still with the Mistress Coleslaw. Yeah, he is. And there go Candy. Yes, Candy. I see she's trolling you too now. My kiddo is trolling you now. Who? I want to go back to this. No, it was something else.
Ralph.
The Ralph?
Yeah, it's Ralph from Real Housewives.
Queen Latifah played in one, Diana Ross' daughter in the other. What show? I'm missing it.
I don't know. I only know Stars and Blackish, so I don't know what they're talking about.
They killed him off with the quickness. Yes, twin. I watch. 3 women have complained. Poor Mr. Big. So it's like
black women too.
Ooh.
He said it was consensual. They said it was not. So he liked a little chocolate with his pancakes.
Well, I know his wife is Hispanic, right?
No tell.
His wife is like I
don't know nothing about Mr. Big for real. Oh, they said Ralph from Real Housewives of Atlanta, so that was Drew.
Oh, Lamar was right. Drew husband.
Wow. Portia
that's what he was at when he was in Miami.
My kiddo, no Portia hate will be tolerated. I know Hannah probably loved that comment.
I'm with you with Portia. I agree.
Yeah, I agree, but I think other networks are looking at NeNe as a risk.
But the thing about it though, if NeNe went to another network, she wouldn't have the access like she did with Andy. He was just too close with those ladies, trying to be friends with them and have them at the little lounge and all that. If she's on some other big network, she would never even see the people in charge like she did with them.
Andy would never bring her back though, because of what she did afterwards.
And they would cut her with a quick.
And remember, recently she was saying she would be open to come back, but you can't come back after you said he's racist, boycott the show, and you can't come back from that.
She was sued by CBS.
Apparently, Martell got coleslaw in her sister's house. He sure did, and her sister's paying the mortgage now on it.
Wait, what?
He bought them a house, and the sister's paying the mortgage now. Young Rich said he does like and follow some of the Twitter OnlyFans accounts too. Who? Mr. Big. Ralph? I think it could be Ralph or Mr. Biggs. Chris North likes black and brown girls.
Yeah, I know his wife.
They killed him off because of the allegations. Yeah, was he killed off immediately because of the allegations?
Gotta be.
I don't know, because the allegations came out after he was killed off.
I think they knew already. I think
they knew it was coming.
Yeah.
Miss Indeed, no, the allegations came out after the series premiere.
They have to have known already, I'm sure.
The door is closed.
That's an interesting storyline to kill him off that fast. They could have got a little more mileage out of him, though, I think. Maybe not.
Yeah. Chris North used to date Beverly Johnson. Really?
Did he now?
Doesn't she only date white men anyway?
She's infamous for her white.
Yeah.
She loves the whites.
Yes. Her and Iman.
The white he tastes.
So what else y'all want to talk about? We've been on for an hour and 13 minutes, and y'all know I only do an hour.
I'm good.
This was fun.
This was good for me.
Sasha Lynn said, in the one Latifah, 2 men live on the second floor of an apartment. Oh, you mean living single?
Living single?
Lawyer, one of women dated the man upstairs. Yeah, living single.
Living single?
Oh, yes. I miss living single. She said she was heavily medicated.
Oh,
Tracy Ellis Ross wasn't on Living Single.
Yeah, she was
on one episode.
She said she was heavily medicated. So, but Living Single and Girlfriends was
Girlfriend. Okay.
So
Living Single was my show.
Harlan may have reminded her of those 2 shows.
And it reminds me of Run the World.
Yes. If they had known about the allegations, they would have not had him in the reboot.
I think that.
I think they found out after they shot.
After the contracts were signed and all that.
Probably. I don't know.
But they could end the contract, I would think.
He ended his life on there, so years. Clearly.
But maybe I thought they just killed him off because they needed like something.
Yeah, I thought it was just going to be single Sex in the City.
It was meant to happen.
I'm not watching Sex in the City without Samantha, so I don't care.
He loves the black women. Yes,
they talk about Samantha though. They say she
will be in her 60s now.
I don't care. She's in her 80s. She's still Samantha.
I didn't like it. I saw a clip of it where one was going to, I don't even know their names anymore now. One was in college and she signed up for the class because it was a black professor, and the professor came in with braids and she was going to sit down and she was like, no, that chair is for the professor. And she was like, I am the professor, the black lady.
What show?
Who, Sarah Jessica?
The new one?
Hold on.
Oh yeah, I heard what you call on there now. Nicole L. Parker on there. I would never watch that show.
Oh yeah, she sure is on there.
Yeah, I'm not watching it.
My kids running around. Sip was D said, I believe the Ralph whatever they says he did that with the men's. He was with the men's. Have he been paying for his kids while paying random women to have a house? Oh, going back to Martell.
Trife.
I was once told that I was a Mr. Big type. Okay, Candy.
Oh.
The allegations happened like 15 years ago with Chris Noth. Okay.
Oh.
All right. It's probably a barn. I'm laughing at my kiddo. I'm about to get their comment. It's probably a barn. He don't have no money. It's supposed to be a nice house. It's the house, a motel. Remember,
you know what?
That not name. Candy Washington. They lied. Thank you for the super chat. They probably all crept up together in one bed Motel 6 room. She went live though from the house. And
I was like, the house was nice.
Well, somebody said Miss Wanda went to the house and knocked on the door and some man answered. Like, how does she? I don't know. These people are
Wanda be in everything but her own house.
Yes. So what are y'all final thoughts on everything? I'm gonna go ahead and end it here because I gotta make sure my daughter goes to bed. She's being a mess. What are y'all thoughts?
I think it was a great show. It was fun. It was good to talk about all these different topics. And it gets even better at the end when we kind of reminiscing. I like someone said in the comments, I like the nostalgia of tonight, talking about good times and all that. And again, it's always fun like always.
I like the nostalgia too. I love doing this. One day I might talk about politics, but I might just come over to your show and do it. I don't do politics on my channel, but I love the political talk in the beginning with Miss Kamala Harris. She wanted y'all to know she is Kamala Harris, and Biden is running the White House. But what are your final thoughts, Hannah?
I'm just happy y'all let me join y'all. I enjoyed this on this Saturday, so thank y'all for letting me be a part of it.
All right. Thank you.
Oh, and happy holidays to everyone.
Yes, happy holidays. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Subscribe to Lam Levity. I put his channel in the description. You can actually also subscribe to Chef Hannah. She doesn't put a lot on her channel, but she does have a channel. She is an actual chef. So I'm always going to shout out my friends. These are my friends in real life. People that stand behind me. So
and who riding.
Yeah, people that ride for me. But thank you. Shout out to Candy Washington and Cotty B, my other friends, my sisters. They make sure you subscribe to their channels as well. Red Label Confessions. I can shout out a lot of channels, but make sure you subscribe to Q at Red Label Confessions. Candy Washington, Cotty B, Chef Hannah, and Lam Levity. What'd you say?
I said that ain't no water right there. That's why.
Right. And yes, thank you for the martini and the candies in the chat. This was fun. I'm gonna play my little outro. I was finally able to get it loaded. It's the same video, but it's the end of the song. So shout out to my cousin. He raps, so he's the one that is responsible for my song that I play. This is actually the end. But bye, y'all. Make sure y'all stay backstage. Bye. The candy shop. Yes, I have pride. Yes, I have story time. Yes, I have story time. Yes.